Okay, I hope that this helps. I'm going to go through number 7 from your handout for you. So your rate to relate it to number 6. Oops. Sorry, yeah, hold on. Okay, so we look here at number 7, this L-shaped front-facing part of it is going to be the base. The reason that that's going to be the base is because you have that same L shape parallel to each other in the front and in the back. You cannot say that about any other face of this object. Like if you tried to use this as the base over here, there's not that same size rectangle on the other side. So the only thing that has the exact same size and shape is the front and back with that L shape. So our base is this L-shaped object. And then finding the area of that is not as simple as finding the area of some other things. 3, so that would also be 3. So what we'll do is we'll like cut it right here, which makes this rectangle right here, that's 3 by 2. And then this other rectangle over here, that's 4 by 3. So we have 12 and 6 as the areas. So that means this whole shape here has this total area of 12 plus 6 that makes 18. So our base area is 18. So our surface area formula says we use 2 of the base areas plus the lateral area. So this part, the 2 base area, is counting the front and the back L, because both of those things have an area of 18. By multiplying that by 2, we've counted both of them. The lateral area is then all of the other rectangles that make up the shapes. So I'm going to try and think about that over here with a visual for you. So I'm going to change the color so that we can see what I'm talking about. So along the bottom, so behind this somewhere, there is a bottom of this box like here, okay? And so that would be a rectangle that would have this length and width. So it would be 6 by 4. So there's the bottom, which is this rectangle that's 6 by 4 and has an area of 24. And then I'm just going to go around my shape. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm just going to erase each one, and then outline the. Oh, but I guess that took off my picture completely. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we covered so the next thing I'm going to cover is going to be this piece over here, which is the right side. And so its dimensions are 4 by 4. So its area would be 16. Then there's this top portion up here. So it's a rectangle whose dimensions are 3 by 4, so its area would be 12. Then there's a little side right in here that we don't see that would like be going back along here. Okay, and so that rectangle would be 2 by 4 if we look at it there. So then we have this side piece that's on the top, so we'll call it like the top side, I guess, if we want to organize it, and it's 4 by 2, so it would have an area of 8. Then we have this other top piece here, like this lower roof kind of looking thing, and it would be 3 by 4 according to the measurements that were there. So the other top piece is 3 by 4, which would have another area of 12. And then over on this left side, there would be another rectangle over here, and it would be 2 by 4. So we have the left side. That would be this rectangle that's 2 by 4 that has an area of 8. So let me count up how many sides that is and make sure that makes sense. So I'm starting counting at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sides. If I went along my rectangle and I counted that there's a flat part along here in the bottom, And then the right side, and just kind of wrapped around the top, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides as well. So I feel like I did this right because I have all 6 sides. So my lateral area is all of these rectangles that wrap around it together. And so I'm just going to go through all 6 of them. I had an area of 24, 16, 12, 8, 12, and 8. And then this is how I would determine what I have here. So 30, 40, 52, 60, 72, 80. So this would give me 116, I can't read the units on here, sorry, centimeters squared. And then for the volume, since you already did a really good job of determining the base, that it's like this front L shape, since it has that in the front and the back, then we picked the right base area, and we already calculated what that base area was as 18. So the base area is 18, and we want to multiply it by the height. Remember that the height would be the distance between the bases. So bases are these L's in the front and the back. This is how far apart they are, which is measured by that value of 4 there. So this would be multiplied by 4. So then this is what gives me 72 centimeters cubed as my volume.